for obvious reasons. If you don't fit in an education, what are you going to do with your time? So he started to get into trouble. He obviously was hanging out with other children who also didn't fit in with the education system, and that obviously led to getting into trouble, to falling out with us as parents. We just couldn't seem to make a connection. And it was a really, really hard time for all our family. Around about the age of 15, I think it was, we first met Dave, who brought about a new kind of approach to provision for the kids who needed something a little different. Instead of trying to make them fit into the education system, what he and Jaden did for me was they made a connection with him, and they took it back to base grassroots around what's important, around being able to basically just socialise, being able to communicate on a level whereby it wasn't continuously confrontational. So anyway, so that sort of like ended when he left school at 16 with no qualifications and not really any prospects, I think is the right word to use, which is sad, because like I say, bright, intelligent person who just didn't connect with today's education system and that kind of cheap dip approach that we have, I think, to our children in schools.